Hello everyone, good evening. After a long time, we are here in the live session again with one of the reputed university, which is UTP, University Technology PETRONAS. Everyone know like PETRONAS, Twin Tower PETRONAS, but they don't know, like many don't know they have their own university, which is very reputed and on of the top public university, government linked university in the whole Asia. And with me, one of the representative who is going to discuss about UTP and their programs, scholarship, is Mr. Farhan. He is also registered and he will give you more information about UTP. So hello everyone, this is Sabuz Hossain here. And with me, one of the our honorable guest, Mohammed Farhan, he is going to discuss about the university and the facilities. So hi Mr. Farhan, how are you doing?
Hello, hi, I'm fine.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Farhan, today going to discuss about the university facilities, programs, and many more. So guys, if you have any questions, you can just drop your questions, and Mr. Farhan going to explain and replay your all questions. And also, you know that Malaysia already opened border for all international students, so you don't have to pay any extra money, anything, and everything is now normal and smooth. Even you can go out, can buy food, you can travel, everything you can do. So Mr. Farhan, I'm going to say, give the floor to Mr. Farhan to discuss about UTP and the facilities.
All right, thank you. Okay, let me share my screen first. I need to find the screen. I cannot find the Google Mirror. But give me a second. Okay. Let me share. All right, here you go. Can you see the screen, Sabuz?
Yes, can.
All right, so now it's a full screen, right?
Yeah.
All right, great. So thank you, Sabuz, again. As mentioned by Sabuz just now, I'm from UTP, Universiti Teknologi PETRONAS, Malaysia. So yeah, it's fully owned by PETRONAS. So if you know about PETRONAS is not about the Twin Tower alone, but we are talking about the F1 as well. Because we just had the F1 in the UAE. So when I was in Dubai last week, so many people asked, oh, are you from that PETRONAS? Is it the same? Yes, it's the same. So we are from the PETRONAS. PETRONAS is an oil and gas company in Malaysia, the top oil and gas company in Malaysia. So they have a university located, only one branch, which is in Perak, Malaysia, and it's fully owned by the university. That is why our fee is very affordable and competitive, because some of the tuition fees for all the students are subsidized. So you just need to pay some portion of it only. All right. So I think I should continue about UTP. Of course, this is now COVID and pandemic, so I can only bring UTP virtual to you. But as mentioned by Sabuz, we already opened our border, except for some country in the African side due to this Omicron variant. But for South Asia, no worries. I mean, from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, you can come to UTP physically in 2022, because we already opened the border to all of you. All right. So before we start, I just want to explain and brief about who we are, because some of you don't know about UTP. Where are we? What are we doing?
Yes.
So this is UTP. At a glance, you can see that we are just established in 1997. So we are still young, actually. We are just 24 years old. And we are located in Sri Iskandar, Perak. So we are located in Perak. So Perak is, if you know Malaysia, you know the Kuala Lumpur city center, right? And you also know Penang city. We are located in between the KL and also Penang. So we are in Perak. And one of the unique, or what we call, not USP alone, but one of the things that we love to flex, because that's one of our strengths, is about the employability. Because in 24 years of establishment, we managed to maintain the 91% employability within 6 months. What does it mean? It means after our student graduated, today they graduated, within 6 months, 9 out of 10 of the graduate students get employed. So we managed to remain this number, although despite of the global economic crisis, oil and gas crisis, Malaysian economic crisis, and also COVID, we managed to maintain that because we have a dedicated office to take care of the students' career development. All right. And in terms of faculty and centers, we are very niche. We are not offering so many courses because we want to maintain the quality of our teaching and learning, also research. We only focus on 4 streams, only 4. We have engineering, we have science, we have technology, and also business. All right. So this is our ranking and rating. So if you look at the ranking and rating, on the left side is the Malaysian ranking and ratings. In Malaysia, all the universities will be assessed by 2, indicator. One is MIRA, another one is Setara. So MIRA is to look and evaluate your research quality, while Setara is look and evaluate your teaching and learning quality. And Alhamdulillah for UTP, Universiti PETRONAS, we earned the highest rating that any university can get, which is 6 stars. The highest are 6 stars. So we earned 6 stars for the teaching and learning quality and also the research quality. And we are the #1 private university in Malaysia so far. And if we talk about Asia, we are now ranked 70 in Asia. And we are climbing the ladder because we are still young actually. So no problem. In 2025, we are targeting to get like maybe top 50 in Asia. And if you look at the young university ranking, world university ranking for young university, we are now ranked 134 in the world. And if you look at our subjects, if you look particularly at our subject, all our subjects are ranked globally. And petroleum is doing very well, which is now ranked top 50 in the world, and other engineering in top 50, top 150, and top 200. All right. So if you're talking about the population, because it's important when students decide whether to go to which university, some of the factors that the student will consider is about the population. Because you are going or study abroad, you want to ensure that you mingle around with not only your friends from your country, and not only the country that you go, but also from other friends from other countries as well, right? So in UTP, more than 10% of the population are international students. So if you go to the maybe cafe, if you look 10 students there, one is international students. So that's the ratio. And of course, it's not the international students not coming from 1 or 2 countries, but they are coming from more than 60 countries. So you just name it, from South Asia, Southeast Asia, Europe, UK, African, we have the students in UTP. All right, and we have so many students from Bangladesh and Pakistan as well. So you can, and we have a community of Bangladesh and Pakistan in UTP because we have very significant number of students from Bangladesh and Pakistan and other countries as well. And this is the pathway and offering. If you are an O-level, because the O-level and A-level result will be out next month, less than 1 month. If you are an O-level leaver, you just got your result. Once you get your result next month, you can go and choose our foundation program 1 year, and then you'll be secured with the undergraduate program. But if you're an A-level leaver, no need to go through the foundation, you can straight go to our engineering or degree program. And if you are graduated, you already get your bachelor degree. In other university, you have 2 pathways, right? Either you want to go for master by research or master by coursework. But in UTP, we give you 3 pathways. You can go for master by research, which is 100% research, or you can go to master by coursework. It's same like undergraduate. You need to go like quiz, seminar, test, exam, and you earn your master degree. Or after graduated from your bachelor degree, you can go to your PhD. So we have a fast track PhD, Sabuz, yeah?
Yeah.
So if the student achieve minimum CGPA of 3.67 out of 4, they don't need to go through the master. They can straight go to our PhD program. So this is very, I could say, golden opportunity for the students. So you can cut your time and cut your cost as well, because you don't need to go through for your master program. And this is what I said just now. And about the program offered, foundation, as I mentioned, we only have 4 streams because we want to remain and maintain the quality of our program. That's why we are very niche in terms of offering. We only have engineering, science, technology, and business management. So you will learn it in foundation in 1 year. But when you go to undergraduate, of course, the niche or streams are now going broader, which you have like under engineering, you can choose whether you want to go for what? Chemical, petroleum, civil, mechanical, material. Same goes to other domain as well. And for postgraduate, we have so many offering, if you have master by research, you have PhD by research, we have master by coursework. In fact, under the master by coursework, if some of you, afraid of COVID, pandemic, because now the pandemic is going into endemic, so you will live around us. So if you're afraid to travel abroad, no worries. We have 7 online programs for master. You don't need to apply for visa. You don't need to come to Malaysia. You can study in your country, in your house, in your room, and you can earn your master degree. We have 7 programs under this mode, which one of them is business management or MBA, and others are engineering. Why UTP? So we are talking about the facilities and amenities. So, Boss, did you ever come to Malaysia, to UTP before?
Yes, I have been there, and also I have been in your library. My first place I have been there. So that's
Right.
I found that I think this is the best library in Asia.
Thank you so much for that.
So
Actually,
I love this library. Like, first of all, I go there, then I take a video there in front of the library even.
You just reveal one of our main key facilities in UTP. So, all right. As mentioned by Sabuz, this is our research and development building. So, as I mentioned, we're really taking care of our research quality. We have a dedicated R&D building for our research scientists. And this is our Chancellor Hall. If you can see, this is inside of the Chancellor Hall. And at the left side, you can see that's the, outside of it. The design of our Chancellor Hall is almost the same like Wembley Stadium. If you watch football, you know Wembley Stadium. So, because we have the same architect for Wembley Stadium for this Chancellor Hall. And now this is the part that Sabuz just mentioned,
library.
the IRC, the library, very beautiful.
No, I'd like to add some things. People watch movie Harry Potter. They saw the library. So if they want to like feel the real Harry Potter some part of the library or something, so they should visit UTP.
UTP, yeah. And you have, I don't know whether when you came to UTP last time,
it was 2020. I have been there.
Oh, okay, just last year. So we have the F1 car, the real F1 car, and you can go and do the simulation in there. All right. So, on serious note, we have more than 300,000 physical books here, and more than 1 million e-books in our library. All right. So it's very resourceful. And this is our academic complex. Every faculty, every department has their own academic complex. You don't need to share with other departments. And in between of this academic complex, we have like a pocket, or we call it pocket, but it's like one-stop center. The orange building that you can see. So what inside the orange building? We have cafe, we have one-stop center for the students, we have clinic, and our clinic is in-house, inside the campus. It's free, and it's 24/7.
Wow,
right,
that's
for the
great.
students. So we're really taking care of the welfare. And these are our learning facilities. If you come to TP, you know how serious we are in terms of learning facilities. And this is research facilities. Most of our research facilities and building or labs are the biggest in Asia. So whatever you learn during your teaching and learning, no worries, you will implement during your research slot. These are our residential villages. We name it as village because we maintain the village vibe. All right, it's very comfort. Maximum occupancy in each room is only 2. So you will not share your room with 3 or 4 students, double decker. No, one room. The maximum occupancy is only 2 students. You have your own bed, wardrobe, table to study, free Wi-Fi, and then what else? 24/7 security, 24/7 freedom as well, because you can go in and out of the campus. And the best thing, if you are a foundation or undergraduate students, you will stay inside the campus in the residential village during your day 1 until your final day. You don't need to, because in some universities, after like 2nd year, 3rd year, you need to rent outside, right? It's very, I could say,
I think
troublesome for
and also I would like to add some things, like some of the university there doesn't have this kind of facilities, like 100% accommodate.
Yeah, we have the 100% in-house accommodation. We need to add that. It's not only 100% accommodation and then you put the accommodation outside of the campus, right? But we have the accommodation and it is in the house of the campus. So all the class that you can go, is just walking distance. So no worries about that. We're really taking care of your welfare, because it's under PETRONAS. So these are our sport facilities. If you come to here, I think, Sabuz, did you ever try the swimming pool?
I haven't swim in PETRONAS, but it's nice. You can see it's totally nice, and also with the
Yeah,
view and nature is really students enjoy there, because when I
yeah.
go there I couldn't have enough time to try like see every facilities, because the it's huge build, I mean the campus is very huge, so that's why.
So this is a part of our sport facilities. We have swimming pool, we have gyms. You know, nowadays even for the girls we can use the gyms, and then we have what, football field, rugby field, badminton court, squash. We have netball, basketball, even kayak. You know, the sport water. So we have all the sport facilities, and one of the beautiful place in UTP is the MOSQUE. We have a floating mosque. It's not on the land, but it's on the lake. It's very beautiful. You can see from the outside and inside of the mosque. It's very beautiful and Instagrammable. You know, so you can snap a picture here and upload on Instagram. You can get, you know, free likes from that because of the beautiful apple of the mosque. And again, if you talk about the whole UTP, UTP is located in very strategic location. Why? Because we are just 2 hours away to the Kuala Lumpur and 2 hours away from Penang City. So we are located in the middle of KL, Kuala Lumpur and Penang. And the best part is we are not affected by their high living costs. You know, KL and Penang has very high living costs, but we are located in between, but we are not affected. In fact, Perak is one of the states that have low living costs in Malaysia. Alright, you can get everything in very
yeah, reasonable, yeah, in the reasonable price.
You can buy everything, what, chicken, you know, food, everything, and it's like RM5, you know, that's how cheap we are. So you will live as a student in Perak with very low living costs, but yet you can still visit the city center of Malaysia easily with the fast high-speed train as well. And again, YUTP, of course, other than facilities and amenities, we are talking about world-class experience. All right? Why we said world-class experience, it's not about world-class education alone. It's not about teaching and learning or research alone. But we are talking about the experience of the students. We are talking about the student development. We are talking about their welfare. All right? We need to be very fair to the student. When we are talking about their world-class experience, it's not about we are talking about teaching and learning and research, but we need to focus on that side or that part also. So if you look at the teaching and learning and research, of course, we will not compromise on terms of the quality. In terms of research, we are #1 research university in Malaysia. It's not self-claim, it's by the Times Higher Education. And we also have a dedicated center to enhance the learning experience. We don't believe in conventional style of teaching and learning. We believe in, you know, creativity and innovative learning experience for the students. And then for every curriculum taught in UTP, we have industry input. So whatever you learn in your in UTP, in your subject, is industrial oriented, because we have a workshop with all the industrial, and we have industrial advisory panel to develop the curriculum of our subject. And we have more than 200 adjunct lectureship per year for the students. What is adjunct lectureship? Adjunct lectureship is the knowledge sharing by the industrial expert. For instance, if you are doing technology or IT, we may call a senior manager from Google to give you, you know, experience sharing and etc. And I believe in any university, either in Malaysia or Pakistan or Bangladesh, we have the industrial attachment, right, for undergraduate students. Yes. Yeah, and UTP also have the same. And the best part is we have the longest industrial attachment in Malaysia, which is 7 months. How you want to, locate yourself in the company? No worries. We have a center to find the best company, local or international, to place you for the internship. No problem. You don't need to find. We have the dedicated department to find the best company for you. And we have more than 1 billion ringgit or $250 million worth of cutting-edge software available for the student. It's free. And we have world-class research facilities. And as I mentioned just now, we have 7 online master program for the student. You don't need to come to Malaysia. You don't need to apply for visa. You can study and have a best teaching and learning or research experience here. What about student development and welfare? It's not about teaching and learning. It's not about research. We are not talking about robot. We are talking about people. So we need to develop, their skills, and also we need to take care of their welfare as well. So what skill that we're really taking care of? We're really taking care of technology skills development. Last 2 days, we just won the best university award by the Malaysian government for entrepreneurship skill. So that's not from us, the staff, but from the student. So that's by the student, the award from the government. And we have sport facilities, as I mentioned, I showed just now. We have more than 80 student club and societies for you to join. And the best part is most of the club and societies led by international students, because our international students are very active. And in fact, we have a dedicated club for international students led by all the international students, and we have representatives from each country. All right, so we have like Pakistan chapter, Bangladesh chapter, India chapter, all the chapters. And for each country, we have student ambassadors as well. Actually, I want to invite one of our student ambassadors for this session, but because this is like last minute arrangement, like we keep on changing the date. So no problem. Later we can have a session with you, Sabuz, and we can call our students, our international students, to share their
experience. Yes,
yeah.
That will be better and great. I hope also, and also a student, if they have any questions, they can ask directly to us in the live sessions. So it will be much more clear for them how they can get admissions, what are the procedures they have to follow, everything.
True. And I will talk about the admission process. Very easy peasy. I will, you don't need like 100 documents to apply to UTP. It's very simple, straightforward documents. All right. And the best part is a fully Wi-Fi campus. You go anywhere, you went to the toilet, you can get the Wi-Fi with high speed. No worries about, because we have a MOA, the Memorandum of Agreement, and also MOU with the top telco provider in Malaysia. So that's why we have the very strong Wi-Fi network in UTP. And we have organized campus transportation for the students. No worries about that. We have 24/7 free in-house medical service, 24/7 security campus. We have student mobility programs to 60 countries. You can come to our department and say, oh, I want to study in Turkey for 1 semester. Go ahead. We have a department to arrange for that. All right? And many more. So, what are you waiting for? Just apply to UTP. I just want to talk about the admission and intakes.
Yes,
this is the things that I mentioned just now. The documents for application is very straightforward. If you are looking for foundation, we just need your passport, your photo, your academic certificate, and the proof of payment. Processing fee USD 50. But if you are going for undergraduate, we need additional document, which is the English language certificate. All right? Okay. But and again, for postgraduate, we have like we need your sponsorship letter or your bank statement, because we want to see your financial sustainability. And if you go for postgraduate by research, we need additional document, which is the research proposal. It's very simple research proposal. I want to touch about the English language certificate, because some of you say, oh, this is, I don't have like TOEFL, IELTS. No worries. If we will waive this English language certificate if you fall under one of these 3 categories. First, if you are coming from an English native speaking country, of course, Pakistan or Bangladesh is not part of that. Second, if you are Bangladeshi, but you graduated from an English speaking country university, so previously you studied in UK, then we will waive it. But if you are under the third condition, third category, you are a Bangladeshi, you study in the Bangladesh university, but your medium of instruction is in English, you don't need to have the IELTS or TOEFL. You can simply, come out with a letter from an institution saying, oh, my previous institution taught in English, so I don't want to have this English, just waive. We will waive. All right? So the English language certificate is applicable if your previous level of study is not conducted in English. If your previous level of study conducted in English, don't bother about the English language certificate, we will waive it. And this is about our intakes. Unfortunately, the January intake is already closed last month, but no problem.
So there are many more intake is coming.
Yeah, we have 4 more intakes. So if you are just target for the May intakes, because the closing date is 15th of March. We have 3 more months for that. If you are in O-level or A-level leavers, which the result will be out, I think, in another 2-3 weeks. So you have ample time to apply for foundation or undergraduate. All right.
And also, I would like to add some also who are like we're waiting for the result for SSC and HSC. The result will be published soon. I think this week or next week.
All right.
So it will be good for them to apply for main intake also. So they are not going to lose any time. So, and they are not losing any, there will be no gap also. So in time they can admit it.
Yep. Thank you for that. So yeah, you have ample time basically, because the registration date is on 9th of May. And this is the intakes. And again, what else should I say? Thank you so much. Thank you, Sabuz, for the session. Thank you for your, for this platform. It's a great platform to penetrate the, Bangladesh market. We have a lot of Bangladesh students here actually, but of course, we want more Bangladesh students to come to UTP and study in not one of the best, but the best private university in Malaysia, Universiti Teknologi PETRONAS. All right?
Yeah, thank you very much for the presentation, Mr. Farhan.
Farhan.
So I'm going to, I got a few questions from the students. So
all right.
It is true, like, okay, if the student's going to study in a bachelor, so they have to do internship. So in that case, the university help for the internship? Or is it paid internship?
Okay, we have two options. First, if the students already, because maybe you can come to me and say, oh, I don't want you to handle or arrange for my internship placement. I already know one of the best internship companies in Bangladesh or maybe in Malaysia. I discovered myself and I want to apply there. Please go ahead, because we never restrict or, disallow our students to do so. You can apply by yourself. But if you say, oh, I know nothing about Malaysia, I know nothing about Bangladeshi companies, I just want to get, placement in the internship, no problem. We have a dedicated department or unit to take care of your internship placement. No worries about that. And in fact, not only internship, Sabuz, as I mentioned just now, about the career placement as well. I just want to recap this part. As I mentioned, one of the best part of UTP in 24 years of establishment, we managed to maintain this 91% employability within 6 months. As I mentioned, once you graduated today, within 6 months, 9 out of 10 students will get employed. Okay? So how we managed to do it is not about the credibility of the university alone or because we are niche, but because we have a dedicated unit and department. So kudos to them. They are doing very well, working hand in hand with the companies to get the students being employed in the reputable companies. So despite of pandemic, despite of, I think the Asian crisis in 1998, 1999, we have a global economic crisis in 2009, we have a terrible oil and gas crisis in 2016, and 2020 we have the COVID-19 pandemic, and yet, Alhamdulillah, we managed to maintain this 91% employability within 6 months. So this is something that we're really proud, because as I mentioned, it's not about teaching and learning, it's not about research alone. We are talking about the welfare of the students. You come here because you trust us. So once you give your trust, you need to ensure that once you become our product, means you graduated, you are being our good and ambassador, our good product and also our ambassadors. Because we believe in word of mouth. Later, when you get employed,
the quality talks. This is the quality always talks.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's not hard for us to promote UTP, because our alumni help us.
And also the services, I could say also, this is like everyone can give. Okay, you can admit many universities, as I'm telling about the students, but the service and the reputations. This is it's not everywhere. It's the same you are getting. So everyone can get graduate, but how many universities certificate is more valuable? Yeah. So that is the student also have to choose. So another thing is, Mr. Farhan, could you please share your university tuition fees for the foundation, for the bachelor, and also postgraduate?
Yeah, we have that, but I'm not putting in the slide. So but if you're talking, can I give the link later, Sabuz?
Yeah, sure. Or also you can show the website that the student can visit. And also can see the
link here.
Yeah. They have admission.utp.
Yeah, admission.utp.my. If you click the link, you will go to the application portal. It will show you how to apply, what documents you need. It will show you the entry requirement for each program. It will show you the tuition fee. And all the details are there. So even the list of programs. So this is our main admission portal. So whatever details you want as an applicant, you will find it here. All right. And we also have
I can share.
Brochure. Yeah.
As for your help. So this is the UTP website. So everyone can go.
Let me stop sharing first. All right. There.
Yeah.
So are you showing it?
Yeah, I'm showing it. Can you
All
see?
right, thank you.
Yeah. So students can go in the website, then can find, okay, if the student finish their O level or SSC or Dakhil, so they can go for, or like they can apply for foundation program. So they have foundation program overview here. So the details of the foundation programs. So they have three types of foundation programs. So student can choose which program they can go and what programs lead them which bachelor. So it will be very easy for them. And also the duration, so how many, this is how many semester, how many year durations. So student, I think it will be very easy for students. And so the curriculum structure, what are the course they are going to teach in this curriculum, in this three semester.
Yep.
And another thing is also the international students about the tuition fees. So everyone asks about the tuition fees. So I think this is the tuition fees, they are clearly given in the website. So many times students ask, okay, how much is the tuition fees at UTP? Is it very expensive or something like that? So I could say for them, so you can see in the website, the tuition fees is written and given clearly. And this is quite reasonable to study in one of the top university in Asia. And another thing is, I would like to ask Mr. Farhan, so is there any scholarship student will get?
All right. If you're talking about foundation and undergraduate, unfortunately, we don't have any sponsorship for the students because even for the local students, we didn't provide any scholarship and sponsorship because most of the sponsorship for the local students are coming from the corporate, from the companies, you know, from the industry. So what we are doing is we are working hand in hand with the international corporate companies to get more students. For instance, we are working with other countries like Nigeria, you know, some African countries, some South Asia countries as well, and even Bangladesh is one of the I mean, in the pipeline now that we are looking for undergraduate, you know, sponsored bodies to sponsor our students. But if you're talking about postgraduate, Sabuz, we have more than 230 or 220 research grants available for the students. It will cover the tuition fees for the students, and in fact, they will get monthly allowance as well. So we have 200 plus research grants for 2022, and the students can already apply. What they need to do is very simple. We give them in the poster the list of research area and topic for them to choose or to find. Just email the project leader or the supervisor. If they agree to become their supervisor under that grant, they can get it for free. That's all. Because we give the authority to choose the students not under us, but under the supervisor itself. Because they, at the end of the day, need to work with the supervisor. So that's easy. And the grant is not exclusively for local, but it opens for both local and international. It first come, first serve. And the best, I could say, facts and figures is every year the grants are utilized majority from international students, especially Bangladesh and Pakistan. I could say that. So most of Bangladeshi and Pakistani, they are utilizing the research grant. So they will come to UTP, get study or do their research for free and get monthly allowance. This is the best opportunity, Sabuz, and I think I need to share this letter to you and you can advertise on your Facebook page. Ask them to, you know, to
apply for the grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like very interesting that you share because I got few inquiries for the students. Oh, they're asking, okay, UTP is giving grants, so how they can apply? So because they are not clear. So if you can share with me, then I can share to all of the students who would like to, who are interested actually and eligible to get grants. So I can share to them, and it will be very helpful for them also.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing the important sessions for the grant. And
all right,
I'd like to ask is this is from not from my side, from student side. So one of the students asks, okay, so if I go and study in UTP, so is how far UTP from the town? And like if you estimate and tell to them, so any shopping mall nearby or something like that.
Okay, if you're talking about the city, I mean, for you to go for shopping, even fast food or watching cinema, it's just like 2-3 minutes away. Because we have a city, I could say a centralized city I mean, just like 2-3 minutes away from UTP.
Wow, that's great.
Actually, they are targeting the UTP students. I mean,
so they open for UTP actually.
Yeah, because UTP is already established there, and they know that UTP students there. So we just have a city. They start with fast food restaurant, and then they're expanding with the mall, and then with the cinema, with the karaoke, with the snooker, with the bowling. We have that in that centralized city, just 2-3 minutes away, and we have like a bus to bring students every 1 hour from UTP to that city. If you don't have transport, right? We have that. Even if you want to go to the Ipoh, the Ipoh city center, we have bus also every weekend for the students. So like you want to go, actually you can get everything in the city, in the UTP city there. But sometimes people want to go to the Ipoh because international students want to,
explore themselves.
So then we provide bus every week for the students.
Wow, that's great. And also, I heard that most of the UTP students are very smart, and also because many lecturers from UTP, they are scientists.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Because we are a research university.
Yeah. So that's why also the smart people, they go there. And
right.
so like I'd like to add some things for especially for Bangladeshi students. If you're looking for go to study in USA, UK, Canada, or Australia, even we are working with those countries, with the universities, but with the tuition fees, with the facilities, you cannot get that kind of like university admissions. And also the certificate, like most of them, they are going to admit any college or universities. Then how they deserve very good job or facilities? Because if the lecturer is not that much smart, not scientist, then how it's like okay, the productions. If your machine is not good, how you produce good product? Something like that.
I agree with that. Yeah, because as I mentioned, Sabuz, in my presentation, UTP is really taking care of the research quality because we're talking about like hands-on activity of the students, right? Of course, we need to balance between the theoretical and also the practical part. We are never compromise the teaching and learning quality, but at the same time, our researcher, our lecturer is really focusing on the hands-on activity. So I think that's the best part. That's why we believe and we have the courage to have like the longest industrial attachment for our students, which is 7 months, because we want them to know that with the knowledge, with the experience they have in UTP, when we put them or place them in a company to work with the company for 7 months, we believe they can, they have the confidence that, actually I know something when I'm here. It's not like, I know nothing, I'm just an intern. No. Because during the internship, we are the only university in Malaysia, I tell you, that give project or real industrial project to all the students during the industrial attachment program. So there's no such thing like when you're going for internship, you just like helping the executive or manager to photostate their document, or active for them. No, there's no such thing, because we will ensure every student undergo the 7 months industrial attachment, and they will come out with a real industrial project.
Wow, that's great.
It's not that hard. With the knowledge and experience they have in the UTP for 3 years, when they have to go the internship, they know that it's not that hard. It's easy peasy for the student.
I think this is very good actually. I even don't know about that. So they give the project for the internships, and also this is like the internship period. The students know actually what the physical world and what they have to do in their life. It's not like just they get admissions, graduate, and just get a paper. That is nothing. Just 10 ringgit you can buy that kind of papers. But to know knowledge and shares, make good friend, and connected with the very good supervisor, professors, this is very important. Because all the supervisors who are Google Scholar, they are connected with each other. Every country, they have the connections. And even like, there are many lecturers, I even know, like they're connected with the Oxford, Harvard, MIT lecturer also. So like this is very good opportunity for the students. Even like if they do well, so they can get free admissions to other institutions or university.
True. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Farhan. We are almost in our sessions. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for joining the session, though you are in quarantine. I hope. So I hope, yeah, everything's going to be fine. And now everything is open. So students traveling, even 27, I have another 4 students flight. Every week we have flight 4, 5, 6. Like even we are arranging, we will pick up students from airport. Then we give our own houses because NSS Solutions take 4 apartment for only for students for home quarantine. So if any student need any supports, you will get from NSS Solutions. So you visit our office also in Dhanbandi in Bangladesh, and recently we take a very new office and we're going to open on 31st of December. So new offices in one of the big places. So everyone's come and enjoy. My office is 32 floor, and it will be we'll do party always, like the students come, we'll give viewing is 52nd floor.
Great.
So I also invite you to come KL, then you also can visit physically
Are you
to
talking about your KL office?
yeah, my KL office.
Which area?
It's in opposite KLCC. Do you know the Platinum, the first Platinum?
All right, okay. I will come.
Sure.
Sure, I will
So
come to the office.
yeah,
Alright.
we can do dining also in the rooftop. They have the restaurants also, no problems.
All right, sure.
You're also invited to join.
Thank you again, Sabuz.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Take
Alright.
care. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.